Hello, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. Um, I don't understand why people really think that they have control over what you're doing and creating in your life. Those secret people, those people who are, secretly doing things behind your back. Those people who are consistently playing with your intuition, or I mean, not your intuition, playing with your mind, playing with your conscious thinking, playing like this, and they're creating and doing things like they think they got control. It's some people who be wanting control, baby, so much that even when they're not around somebody, even when they're around people they know they don't have control over, but when they get away from them people, they feel like all the things that they're doing or all the things that they're taking action on is actually being in control of what you got going on. I don't understand it. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out. I've been trying to figure this out for a week now. I'm serious. Like, if you're creating something amazing in your life, just say, I'm a gardener. So let me use that for an example. Like, I'm a gardener. So if I'm like planting my garden, like I've been doing, I've been writing in my little book, seeing how I wanted to organize it like I did last year. I always do that. I'll draw out a map how I want everything set up, and then I'll close it up and don't think about it at all again. I'll just have that in my mind, knowing that that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And when I get done with my garden, I go back to my notes of it and I look, and it be exactly like what I planned it. So I be looking at it like my mind is consistently strong on holding that information in, and my energy is allowing me to create it. So my mind and my energy and my flesh are connected together to complete something that you really want to do. And when you do that for yourself, you got people who behind you that think that maybe they're wishing bad on you not finding certain things for it, not getting certain things for it. I hope they vegetable die, all of them this year, or I hope they don't have nothing this year. Oh, they ain't got nothing going on. They can say all of what they say, but when they come around you, everything that they said, they see the beauty of a lot of things you create. They don't want to see it. The beauty can be right in front of them, but they don't want to see it, baby. They'll blind themselves to see the worst in it. They'll be looking at it, it's all good, ain't no mistakes or nothing, but they'll find something. They'll say, oh, the dirt pushed up like this, like they'll use the things that don't even matter to what you are creating. So that's the type of energy. I don't know, it's somebody got somebody mind like they ain't gonna do nothing. That shit ain't gonna grow. Oh, they planted them seeds back there. That shit ain't gonna grow. Oh, they made that content of their food. That shit ain't gonna grow. And then all of a sudden, there's a viral content creator who took your pictures and reposted and like, this is something good and all that, and they see it. Ooh, they gonna be looking at it like, don't nobody really like that creator anyway. They got a lot of followers because they stupid. They'll think of all ways they can think of to make themselves feel like what they was thinking was right, but it was wrong. It's like this energy of somebody outside of you collective is definitely thinking that they're very powerful, psychic, or their intuition is so good. Everything that they've been thinking or their intuition been wishing or on, it's like it's never happening. Like they're not giving up. They're feeling like at least one of them should work and they'll feel good about something. But like I said, they'll see the goodness in what you're doing, but try to figure out the worst in the worst. It's just like me recording here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who don't like me, if they see it, they say, oh, her scarf ain't right here. Look at her head looking like this. Or, oh, what's that hanging from her? Or look at that. That ain't good. Oh, her picture all swiped. They looking at everything but the message. Okay? So you got somebody. I would say that this person is close to you. They're close enough to actually feel like that they can wish bad on what you're growing. And they're faking with a smile. But you are consistently growing some shit. Ain't worried about who hating you. You're not worried about who ain't worried about if it's growing. Long as you feel like it's growing, it's growing. If you feel like you need to change it, you change it. And you doing your own you taking your own actions towards what you're creating is growing the best way for you. But somebody wish that something won't grow for you, or somebody feel like they got control over what you growing. I'm telling you, baby, somebody feel that way. This person almost could be a person who somehow live down the street from you. You could be asleep at night. They could be coming up there, drawing on chalk, using some chalk and drawing it on your steps or something. You thinking it's a kid did it and it's a grown ass person. You could come to your door and your screen door got a hole in it or something. You like, damn, what kid? But it's a grown person. It's like they doing certain little petty things. I'm just using those as an example. They doing the most little pettiest thing to think that little thing is going to distract you, because they can't have the time to do something big. So they doing the little petty things to try to get you to feel like that, off track or something. I don't know. But they messing with whatever you growing. It could be your content. They could be taking your content and posting it on sites that they know you ain't on, so they can gain off of it or something, or feel good like they doing it. But they won't feel good about doing nothing for themselves, though. They looking at you, right? I don't know why it's so much of that energy around here. Spirit, come through. I'm so sick of this. Birds are very significant. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You could be seeing a lot of crows and birds and shit like that. You could be waking up hearing or tweet, 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 tweet. You hearing all that shit, right? They telling you somebody was at your house and it wasn't who you think it is. It was that person. It was somebody you know. It says buy all needs, items, water, food, personal. It's like, what I'm saying? You could be out buying your little stuff and you seeing birds. You could be coming from, the spirit just said, you could have came from the grocery store or something, and you had your little basket. You putting your bag in, a bird just flew by your head. You like, what? Bird like, hey, wake up. You know what I'm saying? Wake up. Giving you signs telling you to wake up. It's like every time you out buying something or doing something, the birds is like, wake up. Because it's somebody who's manifesting off of what you're growing. If you notice, like you at the grocery store, you buying food, you just bought some food, so you just, deduct it from your finances, right? You deduct it from your bank account, right? Yeah. So when you go into that car and that bird comes swooping out, you like, oh, golly. Oh, well, you just said, whoa, when the bird try to attack me? But then you're putting your groceries in the car because the spirit is showing you like it's some energy around you that's taking what you got and trying to manifest off of it. But you steady growing things. You steady got something solid going on because your car is your car, right? You putting your bags and your food in your car. You finna take your bags and your food home in your house, in your shit, you see what I'm saying? Your foundation, your stability. But it's somebody who's trying to distract that. Somebody's trying to come in the way of that. Somebody is using you to try to manifest, but they can't be stable enough like you because you the creator, right? Okay, spirit, come through for this energy on the board. Trip. What I'm saying, as I'm saying about you going, you could have been taking trips by yourself somewhere. And as you taking this trip, you seeing all these birds. I'm telling you, something with birds. Whoever this is, you could have been walking, birds. You going to the grocery store, birds. You said, let me take myself a little ride on it. You riding, all you see is birds. They coming all in your car, up under your car. If you ain't never had no birds swarming up under and over your car, baby, I'm a witness. Okay? Me and my daughter was together. I said, man, something amazing is happening. The spirit is showing me something. I'm like, I'm trying to catch it. I'm like, they're trying to give me a clear vision of something. It's like I need some clarity of a situation. This happened a long time ago, y'all. And I'm like, I just need some clarity here. I'm like, I can see it, but I can't see it. I said, but the spirit probably don't want me to see it, but be aware of it. As I'm talking, y'all, why these birds flew and they just jam-packed my car. I couldn't even move. My daughter was like, oh my God, Mama, look at all these birds. They was all up on, I'm talking about swarming under my car. And I had people next to me. I was on Kings Highway. If you in St. Louis, you know about Kings Highway. You know Kings Highway don't play, baby. You know Kings Highway is that's the main baby. Kings, even Nelly mentioned it. down the King's Highway, Natural Bridge and King's Highway. Okay, if you around King's Highway, even from, I would say from Barnes, the hospital, Washington University, Barnes, Jewish hospital, from that end, and to be honest, from Hampton end of King's Highway, all the way down to damn near over King's Highway. I mean, over Natural Bridge. That shit is busy. If you don't know how to drive, you better stay your ass off King's Highway. I'm just saying it. I'm from the Lou, okay? So, hey, if you going down King's Highway, you better know how to motherfucking drive, or you gonna get your ass knocked off somewhere, or be pulling on the side, turning on your emergency brake, trying to wait till the traffic come through, because the traffic is heavy on King's Highway. So that's exactly where I was on King's Highway. Okay? And you know it's busy, right? I couldn't even move, y'all. The light was green. The people wasn't even blowing because they seen it. They was looking at me. My daughter said, Mom, look at all these people. Look. I mean, even the car in front of me, you could see their head turning around like they was, I'm talking about the birds was like, I'm like, oh my God. I didn't want to move. So I just sat there. I said, Spirit, what is it? And I got a vision, y'all. I just closed my eyes. As I'm visualizing and getting what the Spirit told me, why the birds start flying off one by one, and then the whole group, it was like 4 or 5 that flew off, and then the whole group just spread it out. And I just drove. This lady was over here looking at me. She was like, I said, and she said, I said, okay. She was on the same page I was on. So, baby, you seeing them birds? Hey, I'm telling you, I don't care where you at. Pull over and close your eyes and meditate. Don't care about who, but get out the way. Get out the way and close your eyes. The first thing come to your mind and the first thing you see is exactly what the Spirit wanted you to see. I'm just going to put it out there. Spirit, come through. Candles is here, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Meditate. You ain't got to have the candles, but you need your mind. Visualize you in front of a candle. Sit there and be like, and visualize yourself in front of the candle in the Spirit, and you opening your energy to the Spirit and let the Spirit guide you. I promise you're going to get something to help you in your situations, honey. Freedom from cultural expectations, I'm trying to tell you, honey. It's a long time coming. You need to free your mind here. That's what the Spirit is telling you if you've been seeing them birds. And the Spirit is warning you about somebody. It's somebody around you that's close to you that could be trying to take advantage of what you're presenting or take advantage of what you're growing in your life. Like I said, you could have a garden. You could have a business you're trying to grow. You could be doing t-shirts and clothes. You could be doing a lot of things. And then you find that other person, they doing clothes too. But you feel like that you are an inspiration to others instead of you feeling like that others are trying to use what you're doing to create theirs like you to get paid for it. It's some type of energy like that. That person you around or your friend or your close associate, they could have not been interested in clothing. They could have not been interested in making nothing, but they start creating and making clothes or making shirt or trying to make a shirt or trying to make us or doing something like that. And they feel like they can't do it. Then they start to take your pictures and cut half off and put half on and rewind and regenerate it and put it on something or a page or a site that you're not on, that they know you're not on, to gain off of it. I'm telling you. But they ain't gonna win off of that. And they see they're not winning. That's why they have to keep coming around you to see what's new or see what else you got or can do in order to gain off of it. I'm just being honest here. Archangel Raphael, open to abundance. Archangel Raphael been protecting you health-wise to keep on being able to create this thing. You could have problems with your hands, or you could have problems with, a little pain in your legs here and there or your hands. But the Spirit is giving you a healthy abundance of love here. I'm telling you, Spirit trying to give it to you. Spirit trying to give you enough energy to create and do. Trying to give you enough energy to keep it going, to keep creating, to keep going, and trying to keep you healthy. You know what I'm saying? You could have been eating healthy lately. You know what I'm saying? You could not want that burger. You could not want that chicken. You know what I'm saying? You could not want all that little crab bowls and stuff. You could have just been wanting water, oranges, fruit here and there. Like, dang, my taste buds changing. That could be significant as well. Spirit, come through. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Lend a hand. Because you're not selfish. But you feel like if somebody gonna take something what you done, make sure they make it known that they got it from you. But they're not gonna do that because they're too. They wanna gain. They wanna be better or something like that. I don't know. Disease occurring here. I'm telling you, somebody is definitely sicky here. Self-control. Somebody don't have self-control because of this disease that they got. And the disease is a lot to do with self. This person don't have self-control. This person is selfish. You know that don't be selfish. Extend the hand is in reverse because this person is selfish with what they doing. They could say, well, you know, my friend created this and I was trying to do it. I got inspired by my friend. They wouldn't say that because they don't want nobody to feel like that they got inspired by somebody else. But we all get inspired by each other, right? You see somebody doing something, creating something, you know you been want to do it. And you say, oh, you know what? They made me do, you know, it's just like me. With this, you know, I was always spiritual individual without cars or without things like this. So when I finally ran into somebody with cards, the chosen empress, you know what I'm saying? She's on TikTok, she's on Lemonade, she's on YouTube, she's on this, she do her, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's very spiritual. And I ran into her and she was like, I'm telling her my story. I'm like, I'm kind of feared from video because I don't like talking to people, but I was always placed as an office manager or a business type or a district manager. I was always placed in that position to speak in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm shy, even though I don't like it, even when I'm around my friends, so I'll be like, yeah, girl, you know, you know, I'm not like, you know, that, but unless I'm speaking to people. So it kind of like, when she told me she was kind of like the same way, but she said, I started doing it and I'm loving it. She said, I'm loving what the spirit is allowing me to do for myself and feel good about what I'm doing. She said, honey, don't let nothing stop you from doing what you're doing. And when I met her, y'all, she's amazing. I'm telling you, she's the one who actually inspired me. She really did that. And I give her props any chance I get. You know what I'm saying? The chosen empress. I will give her, she deserved my acknowledgement for what she said to me. And I told her this. You know, I messaged her and I told her this. And she said, I'm so happy for you. Continue to do what your spirit team is allowing you to do. What your spirit, what feels better for you and your spirit. And I mean, you got to give props where props is due. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't do that. Some people get something for somebody else. They ain't never heard that word before, or they ain't never heard nobody say it that way. And they like, oh yeah, I can use that. And then they use it and they to try to gain out and not knowing what they're taking, what they're using, and why they're. I'm just saying, okay. And acting like it's theirs. I just seen a post on TikTok with this girl saying that. She said some of these big creators are getting things from these people who people don't know about. People are not aware of. People don't see. So they make it like it's theirs. And everybody think they just came up with it like, you know, and she was right, you know, and that is true. But I give props to where props do, you know, the chosen empress. Yes, baby. Thank you. Look, read, start, or continue. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like you getting inspired. Whoever this energy is, you inspire people. But the people you inspire don't want nobody to know that you inspire them. That's what the energy is saying. That's what the spirit is saying here. Look, mysterious, magic, all that. They don't want people to know that you are this magical person, that you can see straight through things. And that water sign is out here. So you could be a water sign here. You know, water signs are, hey, their intuition is everything when they get into who they are. Okay, you could be a water energy here, honey. Take that how it resonates, okay? But you got somebody around you that way. I'm telling you, them birds ain't acting out for no reason, honey. When you see that, or you outside of your home and you see all them birds, you're like, dang, all these birds come from. Just close your eyes and meditate. Watch how them birds come to you. Watch how they come to you. They're gonna come even closer. They're gonna come even closer. And they ain't gonna fly off until you actually get what you needed to get. I'm telling you right here, whoever this energy is, Pisces, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I've been tapping to their energy this morning. You're mysterious, honey. And what them people don't know, or the persons or people or your associates who are doing this to you, you know, behind your back, like trying to gain off of what you're doing or something like that. They're not understanding that what they're taking from you is from your spirit. It's from your ancestors. It's from who you are. So when they take it, they don't understand the karmic energy behind it. They don't understand the karmic that's behind it until the karmic shows up. And then when the karmic shows up, they'll think it's from something else that they did. But the whole time it's from what they already did to you. I don't know. They say how it resonates. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me, baby. Don't kill me. Because I'm telling you, spirit come through for this energy on the board. It says mysterious. Look, the moon cord out here. Pisces energy, okay? The moon cord came out here. Baby, somebody is definitely behind you doing some damage here, honey. Look, the devil cord right next to it. What I say? Look at that. I ain't lying here. I am not lying here, baby. Okay? You could have a Capricorn energy around talking about, I can use that. I can use it and manifest something because they love money. I can manifest something off of you. They backstabbing you here. And I know you feel this way. It's like you feel like something is behind you, steady sticking you. And you cannot catch it. It's almost like you can't even get the clarity from what you seeing and how you seeing these synchronicities, these signs, these things that are happening. It's like you cannot see the answers. I'm telling you, you need to meditate. It's up here. You better meditate because this person is just doing the most. Okay, what was this? The Page of Pentacles. They doing the most because they see you receiving some shit. They see them unexpected gifts coming in your life. They see all that. And they feel like they can use you to have the same thing coming up into their life. I'm not lying here. Look, the Page of Swords out here with that Page of Pentacles. They thinking hard and long about things before they take action. But they ain't thinking long enough because the action they taking is leading them down to some karmic ass energy. I'm telling you here. I'm telling you. It ain't a reason why I'm saying that about that. What's this? Oh, it's in reverse. Oh, that's in reverse. This in reverse. That Fool card was in reverse. I'm telling you, they better stop doing shit. And they did. It's almost like they could have done something, was doing it real fast. And then they had to stop and pause because they felt like if they kept doing that, you would find out it's them. So they taking their time now. That's what the spirit said. Now they taking their time because they feel like you do it with them, or they're taking their time because they see you growing or something. They see something happening for you consistently, like some unexpected gift, unexpected messages, unexpected news, unexpected growth or something like that. So they sit back seeing how they can stop that, but they can't stop it now because it's too much growing. I gotta shuffle again. It's too much growing in your life for them to stop it now. So now they trying to analyze it, think about it, and take action towards it. But the action they going to take towards it is going to lead them down the wrong path. Okay? Spirit, what else with this water energy on the board? That's what I'm getting. The Eight of Pentacles. You still putting that work in, baby. You manifested some things here. I'm telling you, whoever you are, water sign, you working hard here. And you comfortable. And they see it. You're working hard. You're manifesting a lot in your life. You're creating something amazing. You're creating something magical here, baby. You're creating some secret things here that don't nobody understand here. Nobody but you and the people who are supposed to be in your circle do. The Nine of Cups is out here, that love here. You're comfortable in who you are and what you create. You could be a chef here, creating what you love, cooking what you love, making drinks, making potions, making oils or something like that. But you still, you working on it. Somebody else tried to do it or something. Some could have blowed up in their face and they thought they was doing something, but it blowed up in their face. That had to slow their ass down. Something slowed them down to actually really think about things before they take action. I'm telling you, they tried to do something you did, but it didn't work out. You got a balance in what you're doing because you know you're supposed to be doing it, right? I'm not lying. You defeated this enemy. Now they feeling some type of way. They thought they was defeating you by your own shit. But now you defeating their ass by them using your shit. What else, Spirit? Like I said, baby, I'm only on YouTube. with my messages. So if you see a message on Facebook, TikTok, all that other shit, that ain't me. I'm only on YouTube with 2 pages. Moon Priestess MP and Moon Priestess Gladys Green, which is my real name. Honey, the 7 of Wands is out here. You protecting the shit out of what you growing right now. You defending the fuck up out of what you celebrating in your life. And they see it too. Like I said, they slowly thinking about how they gonna take action towards what you're creating and how much is growing. Like I said, you could have a lot of clients with food. You know what I'm saying? You could have a lot of people coming into your restaurant. You could have a lot of people buying your oils. You could have a lot of people. At first we went to nobody to a whole bunch of people. And now it's like, now they can't take action so fast because there's so much of growth going on in your life. So they got to sit back and watch and see how they can take action. But it ain't going to work because you ain't going backwards. You going forward, right? The Queen of Pentacles is out here. And it's like this person knows that you're a sweetheart. You care about helping people. The things that you get and accumulate in your life, you got good luck on your side. And the things that you have, you share with a lot of people. They don't give a fuck about what you share. That's what the Spirit said. They don't give a fuck about what you sharing. As long as they feel like you sharing with them about what you creating because they can get and take and do and all that. That's the only thing they care about. Because what you get them hands on, they faking with it. Spirit said. There's somebody around you, Spirit said. They faking with they faking. The Strength card is here. It's like you got a lot of energy around you to keep helping, to keep showing, to keep getting, to have the courage to keep managing to do things. But right now, it's like you need some type of clarity here from somebody that's in your life here. The 6 of Cups here. You need some. You need to think about this connection. How did it grow? How did the love happen? See where the dents in the clouded images are. You got to see where it's fading out at. You know what I'm saying? Where is it fading out at in this connection with that person that you connected with? Associate or friend. Okay? You got to think about that. Where is it? The 8 of Swords out here. We're going to think about something. And whatever you think about, it's going to make you feel some type of way. You're going to be like, damn. But they thinking too. They thinking about the connection, all the shit that you gave them, like they barely want to take it. They barely want to take it. But you thought they was taking it because there was so much love given. But they seeing now that they shouldn't have done what they did. They trapped in their own mind. Like I told you, they can't take no action there. Their mind is clouded about action because all they see is your shit building all the way past what they did. All they seeing is look, they don't even want to turn around and see the beautiful building that you made for yourself. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see it unless they can take action towards it. I'm trying to tell you here. Justice is on this board. I ain't lying. Take what resonates and leave the rest, baby. I'm just Moon Priestess, the messenger, delivering to the collector. And I hope this helped you out today, baby. Have a good weekend, okay, honey? Bye-bye.